Okay, I'm gonna go over when to relocate and how. So we're just gonna go over real fast where I started driving, where I ended up. So if you look at the map of San Diego, you will notice right here and right here is the last spot where you can get a ride, okay? There's nothing over here, there's nothing over here, there's nothing over here, there's nothing over here. Those are the last two cities. And then from here, you're going to go out towards Temecula, which puts you in a different area. Same thing. This way, you're going to go out towards Orange County. Now, what is the hot spot? So the most important spot for me is always the airport right here. And the second most important spot is right here by the border. Okay. Now, the third and fourth spot that is kind of good, that's worth looking at, is right about here. Escondido, Oceanside, Carlsbad. Because you have a potential of getting a long ride back to San Diego from here. You see how this map is being drawn out? So essentially the way I drive, and let me clear this up real fast. The way I drive is very simple. I will start, do my best to get to downtown San Diego. Once I'm in downtown San Diego, it's going to spit me out somewhere. Wherever it spits me out, like in this situation, I'm all the way up here. I'm going to try to get a ride back down to downtown San Diego. Same thing, if I end up here, I'm going to try to get a ride back down to San Diego. If I'm in Ramona, Poe, Santee, Alpine, you're not going to get a ride all the way back out to downtown San Diego. So in this situation, what I do is I try to get a ride from here to El Cajon. From here to El Cajon. Or if I'm in Poe, I like to get a ride out to Escondido, like that, right? So, and essentially what you're trying to do is you want to get back to San Diego, and there's nothing here. It's hardly a ride from here to here, right? And notice the zones. There's a hot zone right here, there's a hot zone right here, and there's a hot zone right here. And I'll put that in a different color for you guys. Hot zone here because it brings you back to San Diego. Hot zone here because it brings you back to San Diego. Hot zone here because a lot of people are here that need rides. And this is my triangle. If you get a ride out of San Diego to Los Angeles, then, well, that's rare, right? That's like 1 out of 100 rides. What is the beauty of driving in San Diego? You stay right here. Most of the trips are going to be San Diego out to Ensenadas, San Diego out to Encinitas, San Diego out to Poe, San Diego out to El Cajon, San Diego down to Chula Vista, San Diego down to Tijuana area, right? San Diego up to here, to Ocean Beach or PB or whatever. But you're going to notice this is your focal point, the most important spot, and this is where you make most of your money. Okay? The second spot is going to be something like this. You're going to end up here. You're going to end up here. And you don't want to go that way. If you go that way, then it's going to be a headache to come back. But if you weigh it out, you will get rides back down to San Diego. I hope you found this video helpful. And let me give you my favorite trick. Now, the reason why this location right here works, there's no rides here, okay? Once you get to Camp Pendleton, there's nothing. So this forces Uber, there's no rides this way, right? Now, this forces Uber to give you a ride in this direction or this direction. That's what you want. Look, you want to be going this way or you want to be going this way, right? And this is a hotspot. Let me give you another example. Escondido, another hotspot. Why? You can go this way towards Temecula. You can go this way towards the beach. You can go back towards downtown San Diego. So there's 3 rides. You will get a ride out to a casino this way, and that's bad. You don't want to take that because there's nothing coming back. Okay? This is a hot spot because this is a potential of getting long rides back to San Diego or out to Temecula. Here's another example. Well, San Diego downtown is obvious, right? I'm not going to go there. So let's go to Temecula or Tijuana. Again, a hot spot. Why? Because you ain't driving over here. You're not driving over here, most likely. Which forces what? Every passenger to go that way. There's nobody going this way. I'm telling you, there's hardly anybody going that way. The traffic is going up, 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 up. So it makes it a hot spot. Why? There's no drivers there. There's hardly any drivers in the zone. Look, there's hardly any drivers over here. So if you want a long ride, come out here, park yourself for 30, 40 minutes, and you will get a long ride out. Here's another example. Temecula. Okay, look. I'm going to stay a little bit zoomed out for Temecula. Temecula is a hot spot because there's no rides this way. There's no rides this way. There's only rides going down this way. And there's only rides going this way. It's like, I'm telling you, and there's a lot of money here because you want to come and find this hot spot right here, which allows you to take a longer ride out in whatever direction you want. So this is a little overview of why I drive in San Diego and how I drive in San Diego. And this is how you beat the algorithm. You go to these 3 or 4 hot spots and you sit there and you wait. So you notice I'm here now in Carlsbad. This is technically a hot spot for me. Why? Because I can get a ride out this way. I can get a ride out that way. I can get a ride out that way. I can get a ride out this way. Now, how long will it take? I don't know. But the closer I get to here and here, the greater the chance you're going to get a ride out that way. And you want to stay along the ocean. This is where people have money. Right here. Okay? So for me, let's just turn it on and let's see what happens. This is me explaining to you for 8 minutes how I drive. And let's see what happens. Most likely, there's going to be 1 or 2 rides in the container. There's the first one. Say no. There you go. There's a $20 one going back towards San Diego. So 3 popped up right away. Out of those 3, looks like the $20 one someone took, but the $4 one came back to us. Nope, we don't want it. Remember, there's still another $4 ride and a $20 ride that somebody already took. Now these are 3 rides. One driver took 1 ride. The other 2 might pop up. I think I said no to 1. Here's a 4th one. Now remember, the game is waiting game. You gotta sit in, put in your 20-30 minutes for that ride to pop up. Now only 4 rides showed up so far, right? So this tells me this is an okay spot. Because when I'm in downtown San Diego, 30 or 40 rides show up. So I can't be too picky because I want to get something that will give me at least $15, $20 and reposition me back towards San Diego or one of the other hot spots that I told you. Okay, looks like the container is done. Now, another trick I do is I can force it. Hey, I want to go to San Diego. And sometimes the rides that were sitting around that didn't show up for me, that are going in that direction, will pop up. It's not a guarantee, but it's worth looking into. It's actually better to do this before you turn the app on, so all the container rides that are only going in that direction will show up. Right? So out of the 4 that popped up, The one that was going in that direction would have popped up. The other 3 most likely would have been less weight. Okay, nothing in direction. We'll go back off. Turn it back on. See if there's anything else in the container. Nothing. Now I'll drive and reposition myself. Oh, there's the 5th one. So there are drivers here, because out of 5 rides, 1 popped up, 2 were taken, and I don't know why drivers take $10 or $20 rides right away. You have to sit and wait. Look, you're right next to an airport. You're next to Omni La Costa Resort. You're by the ocean. Give it 30 minutes, and I guarantee you, you will get a $20, $30 ride going in the direction that you want. Here's another one. Ooh, $4.50. No. Here's another one. No. There's another one. There's a $10 one again. So now you can see 6, 7 rides showed up. Okay, good. This one I can pick up somebody and go back and get paid $10. But it's going to take me 20 minutes. Now, because I'm next to La Costa Resort, and I know Uber's range is this. Look, Uber will give me a ride from here at least all the way up to here. So I really don't have to move. It's just a waiting game right now, because the app has shown me that there is at least 10 or 15 people that need a ride, right? Look, here's another one. And my strategy is simple. How do you beat this algorithm? You sit and you wait. And I'll show you. One ride, $50, about an hour ago. Another ride for $16 to reposition myself to go to downtown to get this big ride. Okay? Okay, that one's taking me to Vista, like I told you. And I don't want to go that way, because I want to go back the other way. Because once you're in Vista, you're not going to get many rides out. Here's another one going to Carlsbad. But for $15, it's going to take about half an hour. Okay, there you go. It's a nasty pickup. But I'm just going to sit here and wait for that $30, $40 ride that'll take me where I want. And it's unfortunate that we have to sit here for 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes and say no to all these passengers. It totally makes sense for Uber to be like, yo, this driver's available. He'll take you anywhere he wants. You want to go? $30. Now, these 15 people that are here, if anybody wants to spend $30, they can get me as a driver. I'm going to stop the video because I'm tired of talking now. And the container is not done. It's going to keep popping.